T-Boys TV, we're here outside of White Hart. It's finished Luton Town 1, Wigan Athletic 0. Again, not a vintage performance, but a win's a win. You know, we'll take it, especially when you compare it to the performance the other day. But when the lineup come out, there was some worries. Obviously, Anderson, who has been on decent form, was not in this game, down to an injury. So the back three was Longwick, McGuinness and Naismith for this game. You had Kadoa, who remained as a right wing back. I thought he was, you know, one of the better players the other day and thoroughly deserved to start again. Bramall started again. Me and Dad called for that yesterday, so that was great to see. Saville and Walsh, and then Clark, and then Ali and Yates up front. And again, I didn't necessarily call for Ali to start up front, but if he is, I'm not complaining. It's much better than seeing him as a wing back throughout the start of the game. And yeah, you know, you look at the bench, Baptiste, Lamine, Holmes still on the bench, which is a bit annoying. Nelson, NORDÅS, as his girlfriend told everyone, not NORDÅS. Shea and Woodrow. Again, Woodrow, you don't really want to see him there, but he's not really an attractive player to look at and teams really want. But going into the first half, I mean, we got the early goal, which really helped in this game, I felt, to spur us on to go and win it. As the half went on, I don't necessarily think that we were too great. You know, we didn't really try and capitalise on it again. You know, they had a lot of chances. Obviously, Keeley made some really good saves. There was one moment, which is holding him back from getting a man of the match performance to me. There was one moment where he dropped it and they nearly scored. And I do think if we do play better opposition, they probably do punish us there. But other than that, he made some brilliant saves. First game he's properly tested, I would say. Since he's obviously come in. And then, yeah, I mean, the second half performance, much better, I felt. We probably should have scored again. You know, we had so many chances towards the end. NORDÅS was very unlucky in this game, I felt. 3 big chances, especially the 2 at the start. The turn was brilliant. You know, absolutely brilliant. And then, obviously, he hit the woodwork on the other chance. The last one, maybe he should have done a bit better because he was, you know, a couple of yards out. But that was much more promising signs from him. You know, if you compare that to like the Bournemouth friendly, where he had 4 big chances but should have at least scored 1. This game, you know, it was a lot more unlucky for him, I felt. And he can definitely make an impact, I believe, when he comes on from the bench as the season goes on. I do believe he will start chipping in 4 goals. And his link-up play was really good today. And I always think since we've seen him come in, his link-up play is good. It's just them goals you want to see a bit more from him. But yeah, we probably should have scored again, but like I say, it was much better than the other day. You know, there was more promising signs. Still wasn't vintage, but if you win the game, you can't complain. And like I said yesterday, you've got to make the home form count now. You know, we've got 2 home games now coming up, and I expect Cardiff to be a bit more gung-ho. You know, they'll actually go at us because, you know, they're obviously a team like us who will want to be right up there. You know, and they did get a late win tonight at AFC Wimbledon, which, you know, will give them a lot of confidence and momentum. But, you know, we've got to show why we are, you know, a top dog in this league, and we've got to go at them. And I expect more goals in that game, you know, especially if you compare it to this game tonight. I just think with the way they'll approach the game, there'll be a lot more goals in the game. So, yeah, do let me know your thoughts on the game, guys. Luton fan, Wigan fan, or neutral fan if you watched it. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe, follow me across all my socials, subscribe to the extra channel. Take care. Peace.